I'm going to try to squeeze in one last question here. My son gets fixated on schedules, even if he is doing what he likes outside the home. If he has to be home at a certain time, he wants to go home. How do I make him change his mind?
I love the scheduling kids. How many of us want control over our life?
I not only want control over my life, I want control over everyone's life.
And I want to know when things happen. And it's just that for me, I want to know when things happen. And if I decided I want it to happen, I want to be able to change it.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's these kids. A lot of times when they don't feel like they have enough control, they obsess on the control part on the schedule. And if they don't have control to move or if they feel like things happen without them having control, it becomes more obsessive. And, I always say the kids with schedules is when you're starting a schedule, you have to build flexibility into it. Tell them, hey, this might end at 5, but that means we might not leave there till 5:10. Like you have to start scheduling the wiggle room. Like, hey, things can happen between this time and this time. Traffic happens. I remember when my kids were little, one loved the car, one hated the car. So literally we'd be driving and one would cry when we were moving and one would cry when we were stopping. And, I was like, what are we going to do with this? Right. And the other one would just look at the other one when one would cry and stop. And one loves control and one could care less. And, it was just like learning. And I live in LA. So traffic happens. And they had to deal with it. And so a lot of times when we start doing schedules, it's like telling them what the wiggle room is too. You're scheduling it in. Like this could be 15 minutes, but it might be 30 minutes because there is an accident. Or this could be blah, blah, blah. And giving them the idea of like what that wiggle room is and how much change. Because eventually with these kids with scheduling, you're going to teach them, hey, you can move this. This took longer, so we can move this somewhere else. And you actually start to have to build that into them to show them that this is how it could work. Some things you can change, like, hey, we were going to go get ice cream before we picked up so-and-so, but now we're going to have to go after because we didn't have enough time. But it's okay, you're getting your ice cream, one way or the other. But there's other things that don't change, like you're picking up someone from the airport. You have to pick them up. And we can't alter it. And so they start to learn what all the negotiables are and what's the necessities and how much room. And if you start building it in with that type of understanding, and it's teaching him too about saliency, like what I talked about earlier, what matters and what doesn't matter. Because a lot of times that is the control piece. Kids don't understand, like, why did we have to do this but not do this? And it's teaching them that flexibility that they need to make schedules. And that's the quick answer.
I just adore you. Thank you so much. I feel like we had the master class on executive functions today between all of the things put together, like, great things to work on this summer. And we're going to be showing you guys more fun things for the summer. I do want to thank Evelyn for being here. Thank all of you for being here. On tomorrow's show, I'm really excited because we have Veronica Hinojosa, who's going to be with us. Isn't she wonderful? And she's going to be talking with us specifically about sibling issues. I've seen her speak on this, and it's just absolutely amazing. And your guys are going to love it. It's going to give you some real ideas in writing your questions about sibling things, because she's fantastic on this particular subject. And then on Friday, we have Marc Atelier, who's going to be with us as well. And we're out of time, or I would wax poetic about him too. But definitely tune in tomorrow. It's going to be really fun, and I'll give you more information about Friday. Evelyn, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
All right, you guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now. Thanks for watching Autism Live. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.